finished on Outset Island. We're here on the pirate ship with Miss Tetra and the pirates. So let's get this going. We're going to run through the pirate ship and Forsaken Fortress. Hey, Link, listen, kid. You can't just stand around on deck. You'll get in everyone's way. I've told Nico to look after you, so you'd better report below decks to ask what you should be doing. There we go. Let's talk to him. Scoot on by. Who's this little dude? That Nico didn't make it out half bad with you being new swabby and all. New swabbies always get stuck doing the hardest work. It's a real raw deal, but hey, I'll tell you, it sure sounds like Nico is happy to finally not be on the bottom rung of the pirate ladder. You bet he is. But hey, don't sweat it. I'm sure you'll do fine just as long as you don't disobey him. Let's head on down here. I actually did a playthrough of this a couple of minutes ago, but as I mentioned in the first video, that the audio been having problems with that and hasn't been recording correctly, so I'm going to go through this again. So I may be a little bit faster than I should be, so I apologize. But we'll just do our best we can here. So here's Nico. Oh, well now there. Hey, Swabby. As of today, I'm your superior, Nico. Now, I promise I'll go easy on you as long as you do as I say, okay? Right now, first off, you have to take the test all new pirates have to take. It's a bit of a doozy, but get ready. Watch everything I'm about to show you real careful like, and you can cram it all into your no doubt mushy Swabby brain. Nice guy. First off, you gotta press this switch. This is the only easy part. Just walk up and tilt and step on it. Presto, switch pressed. Now, check it out. After all the platforms race to the floor, you gotta jump on them. Okay, so I was able to jump the first one myself, but the next one is too far, right? That's when you gotta do this. If you jump on the rope, you can grab onto it. Swing until you get close enough to the next platform, press A to let go and jump onto it. Do you think you get how to do it? Swing from one platform to platform and try and get to the entrance of the room over there. Here's the problem though, Swabby. The platforms only stay raised for a little while, so if you don't get there by the time they drop, you have to start over. Again, my voices keep changing, so everyone's got pretty much the same voice. It'll probably take you at least 1 year before you get good enough to make it all the way over here. One rough year, one tough year, full of bumps and bruises. Of course, if you manage to do it faster, I'll reward you. Now give it a try. It ought to be good for a chuckle or two. Yeah, so what I'll actually do, just step on this to bring them down, just to reset it, just in case. Jump back on it. Then we're going to make our way over there. Shouldn't be too difficult. So you'll notice that you don't have to overly reach on these. They have a pretty reasonable give as far as the location. And as far as swinging, you don't have to really... Oh, so there I did exactly what I shouldn't have done. But hey, what are you doing? You have to jump and make it over here. Falling isn't part of the program, Swabby. Well, there's one more thing I forgot to tell you. When you're hanging on to the rope, you can tilt, change directions, hold stop. Try it if you don't like the angle of the next jump. So either way, like I said, it's a pretty good amount of give on this, so you don't have to really stress out too much. Oops, I didn't actually want to do that, but there you go. So here's a good example of what not to do, but basically you get the idea. When you try and rush, you tend to miss things, but it's pretty straightforward. So again, there you go. I'll jump onto that one. Oops. There we go, jump onto that one. Almost missed that one again. There you go, that's a little better. There you go. What? You did it already? I'm proud to have you as my new underling. I wonder if it's okay to just give it to him. I don't see why not. I doubt I'll get busted. Alright, Swabby, I'll tell you what. You can have the treasure in that chest over there. It's your reward from great and generous Nico. Hurry and take it before someone comes. Alrighty. Here we go. The barrels in this room don't really have anything, so I don't pick them up and break anything. There's no rupees or anything in there, but no worries. So we get the spoils bag. This is what we keep from different items from people who, different enemies we kill, and they're collectible type items that you give in for rewards to different people throughout the game. Hey Link, we've reached Forsaken Fortress. Hurry up and get up here. That's Miss Tetra. So we're just gonna run on out here. Don't need to talk to him again. Again, I'm doing my little spin roll for speed. So we're going to go up. Oops, yeah. I always do that. You can't roll upstairs without knocking yourself. You're knocking your head. Alright, so up we go. And yep, so there's Miss Tetra. Hey, Link, I'm up here. Oops. I'm going to go up if I can find the ladder. Right up onto the lookout and get a better view of where we are. It's a pretty sweet ship. What are you doing with Nico? Don't tell me you're playing some stupid game for treasure, were you? Well, whatever. There's something I need you to see. Have a look over there. It's that cursed isle known as Forsaken Fortress. Sorry, I clicked through there really quick. All sorts of strange rumors about this place. What I do know is long ago it used to be a hideout for a no-good group of pirates we used to compete with. But they were just small time. Now look at this place. Looks pretty dangerous. There's our bird. Ah, I knew it. Look, over there. Over there by that window. Have you ever seen so many seagulls flock like that before? I bet anything that's the place where you got your sister locked up. It looks like the whole place is under really tight guard. That won't work. Be spotted before we get anywhere near the landing there. What do we do now? Little winky eye. She's got an idea, clearly. Uh-oh. What's going on here? Oh. Oh, crap. Let me out of here. Don't struggle. If you really want to get into a dangerous place like that, this is the only way to do it. Trust me. We pirates do this all the time. Don't worry about it. It's a piece of cake. Everybody ready? Never you fear, kid. We're pros. We're going to launch you good. Bye-bye. Pretty good shot, though. Except for that. And I just lost my sword. And down I go. Splash. Whoa. This is Forsaken Fortress. It's a pretty sweet little dungeon. Alright, so here we go. I think she tries to, yeah. You should have landed all the way up there. Shoot, I'm sorry, I apologize. I guess my aim was a little bit off. Hee. Look at your face on this priceless. I couldn't read that one, sorry. Hey, I slipped this stone into your pocket just before we fired you over there. It's no ordinary stone either. I can see what you're doing through this stone. Obviously you can hear me though. Or through it. So if you see the A, you better press that button. I put the stone on your quest data screen, use the item screen, take a look. It's pretty basic. But listen carefully, I need this back after you save your sister, so don't go losing it, you understand? Alright then, down to brass tacks. The courtyard is awash with searchlights, so I'll see you right away if you just go charging it. Better think it through. So, pretty straightforward. We're actually going to pick up a little barrel. We're going to hide in it. There's a couple different ways you can get through this dungeon, but really the easiest way, actually, I'll just do this. Oh boy. That is not what I meant to do. Actually, what's over here? I've never gone this way before, but look at that. There's a different way in. I've never done this way, so I guess that's one way to do it. So basically what I actually want to do, depending on where I am right now, there's a couple bats there. Since I don't have the map yet and there's no ladder over there, I'll go this way. I'm actually going to get caught intentionally because there's in the jail is actually where the, or right outside the jail I should say, is where the dungeon map is. And I know this from my last little playthrough, I discovered that, so again, I imagine most people doing playthroughs and walkthroughs are going to do something similar because it's probably the easiest way. So, oh boy, I'm going to crouch and crawl through here. And I do recall that there's a heart piece in here somewhere as well, so I'll grab that, which is actually right next to where we're going to be. So, two kill two birds with one stone here. So right on down here is that map. So off to a quick start, good start. And like I said, we're going to jump down there. Dungeon map, and we're going to see. Oh yeah, there it is. So if you see, there's a little jail prison here, but if I saw it from the top, I didn't point it out to you guys. Sorry, but the switch is right here, not very well hidden, but straightforward. Here's a big chest. We're going to get our first heart piece. And then, as Miss Tetra told us, we're going to want to be careful. So what we want to do is I'm actually just going to go out this way. And so with these dudes, they're going to spot you, but as you see throughout the game, you don't have to be overly cautious with this. You can get pretty close to them, and you get like a warning, like a sound effect, and also if you're using the gamepad or any of the controllers, they shake when you've sort of prematurely been spotted or when they're sniffing out somebody. So you don't really have to be overly cautious, like I said. Just when you hear that or feel that, you can put it down. But as you see, I was pretty liberal with how I'm getting through here. So the only trick is that this guy is going to be walking the same direction as me, so I'll have to actually let him pass in front of me and then walk as close as I can behind him. And I think I'm going the right way. I believe I am anyway. I hope I am. Since I started off on that weird direction, I think I got myself turned around a little bit here, but I think it's not too bad either way. That pretty much go in a circle, and we're going to want to go upstairs. Whoops, I didn't wait long enough there. We're going to want to try and get up and disable the searchlights. And I'm no expert at this, but I believe, based on the visuals, you only really need to disable one of the searchlights, which is the one that's that goes up on the area that we showed earlier. So this is where I started. So there's a dude over here. You only have to disable the searchlight that hits the window where your sister's at, because that's a place when you get up higher that you're going to need to sidle along. So you're going to want to have that clear so you don't get caught, obviously. And from the outside ones, if the searchlight catch you, I believe it's like cannon fire. So because you're sidling, you're going pretty slow. So the cannon fire's good chance it's going to knock you off the landing, off the ledge, which is quite a pain in the butt because then you got to walk around all the way again. So, oops, again, I'm getting a little too close, but again, I don't really have to panic or worry. As soon as that warning sound effect comes up, I just stop hitting the control and drop down, and I'm safe. So a lot of people like to be overly cautious, but then it just tends to take 10 times longer. So even doing this and risking a little bit getting caught, I still be able to get back here and manage it versus having to wait like until the path is fully clear before I get to it. So I'm going to want to go around. I think I came in here before, but in the lower area. But I'm going to see where I am. I need to go up. So yeah, this is probably where I came in. I didn't actually bring a thing with me, so that's kind of... There's those rats. They're pretty pain in the butt. So in here, there's a treasure chest on there, but there's also one of those laser BMOs guys, I think they're called in the other games. BMOs. I'm not sure what they're called, but that's what I got here. A rupee. 10 rupees. That's okay. Oops. I can't jump right onto the ladder apparently, so I'm going to go up to the second floor. Basically just going to keep going around until I get to the searchlights. So basically go up and then go back out that door. Is it... It might actually be this one, so let me just check. Either way, I'll explain it to you as we get there. So there's going to be an opening right here, which I can walk out to. And then the little A message appears. Listen up, Link. There's a monster running the searchlights up there. If you can slay the monster, just maybe it'll shut down the searchlights. You're unarmed, aren't you? All you have is a shield. If I were you, I'd try to use my shield to deflect a monster's blows and see if I can make it drop its weapon. If you did that, you can pick up the weapon with A, but that's just me. What'll you do? I will do something similar. is. I don't know if he spotted me yet. He sure did. But right away he disables the searchlights anyway, so... What if I don't kill him? He'll just put them back. What I want to do first is take this and actually throw it at him. There you go. Oops. And then pick up one of these and use it against him. Oops, he got his back, but it's okay. That wasn't too bad. So that's disabled. I actually think that was the right one. So now if you look up, you see where all those are, like the ledge where those two hearts are. I can actually do this and show you right there. That's the ledge where you're going to sidle, and this was the one that was focused on that area. So good, we got that off. So can I jump down here? Yep. So again, the idea, we're going to go around a circle and keep going around. And then we're going to be able to go up to the next level. So again, it's nothing really overly complicated here. Again, with those the same lanterns as we learned at the pirate ship, you don't need to wait, you don't need to overly swing. I mean, further on throughout the game, it gets a little bit more tricky where you have to be careful or change angles and things like that. But at this point, they make it as easy as possible. You know, as you're going through, you're learning the different functions and the different tricks and tools, and same with items and stuff like that, to give you a chance to learn it before you need to really have a more difficult time using it. So what I didn't do last time is right here. I don't need it, but I'll put it just in case. Since I seem to screw up this run a little bit already, I'll push this down. And then if I need it, I can access this part from the courtyard, which is how we end up going up to the next, to the third floor, I guess you'd call it. So just in case I need it, I can come back up really quick. And yeah, so here's another section with those guys. There's two of those guards, and we're going into those doors. But again, so we have here it is, the barrel. Just going to slip that on. And I think you saw it in the other room, but there's little rats that, oh, you caught me from pretty far. Those rats can actually either knock the barrel off you or draw attention to you. I'm not really sure which. I've never had it happen, but I know that that is a possibility. So just be careful of that or be aware of that. But as you see, like really no stress in that. Don't overthink it. Just get up here, walk on by them. So it shows you pretty much just straight up. The next level, there's going to be where your sword is. I think there's some of those little goblin guys. There's one more guard here. So again, I'm going to get as close as possible, let that warning sound, and then drop. And then he's actually going to path, I think, back towards the stairs where I came from. Or actually, no, so I'll just go right away. As soon as I'm about that far, I'll drop it. Away we go. So we're coming up to the point where we can recover our sword. Sorry if that roll thing is annoying, just a little bit of speed. So again, here's one of the areas where we sidle. So we're going to do that. Just get a good view here. You can see his little shifty eyes. It's pretty comical, but there you go. It's actually a cool little feature, this sidling. Like, there we go. There's another part here. So, whoops. So do the same thing. As you see, that there's no spotlights or searchlights or anything, but we do have a lot of those seagulls around here. So I guess this is the window right above me. I didn't actually check, but it should be around there. There's all those seagulls. Yeah, so there's the window, and here's those seagulls. So we know we're in the right place. So up here, oops, make a little floor. Hey, my sword! Yay! Whoa! A little premature cheering there, huh? Oh, I better break out my shield. Oh, I couldn't do that. door. He only dropped a rupee. Sometimes they drop collectible, one of those spoils that you need to collect. Sometimes they drop one. So let's see here. What's in here now? Hey, my sister. Looks like she's not the only one that got captured. Looks like we have somebody who's pretty well off, and also someone who's not well off, I guess. Peasant, or what you'd call that. What's going on? Uh-oh. The bird's back. We're in trouble. Get your sword. Or not. Well, that's no fun. We got all the way up here. Just to get captured. What's going on here? Who do we have here? He looks vaguely familiar. Pretty awesome robe he's wearing too. Looks like that was the instructions, and for the second time I go flying. So everyone throwing me around. Jeez. And there we go. Wonder who that is. Link. Link. Wake up, Link. Pull yourself together, Link. Oh. Well, have you come to your senses yet? Who said that? You are surprisingly dull with it. What the? Did I startle you? I suppose it's only natural. As wide as the world is, I am the only boat upon which can speak the words of men. I am the king of red lions. Do not fear. I am not your enemy. Link, I've been watching you since you went to the Forsaken Fortress to rescue your sister. I understand how your desire to protect your sister could give you the courage to fearlessly stand up to anything, but such a bold attempt was foolhardy. I suppose you saw him, the shadow that commands the monstrous bird. His name is Ganon. He who obtained the power of the gods attempted to cover the land in darkness. It was ultimately sealed away by the very power he hoped to command. He is the very same Ganon, the Emperor of Dark Realm, the ancient legends speak of. I do not know why the Sea of the Gods has failed, but now that Ganon has returned, the world is once again being threatened by his evil magic. Tell me, Link, do you still wish to save your sister from him? Mm-hmm. And will you do anything to save her? Still not. I see. In that case, I shall guide you as we go forward, advising you on what you should do and where you must go. Ganon cannot be defeated by human hands, let alone by the little strength you possess. The key to defeating Ganon is locked away in a great power that you can wield only after much toil and hardship. Do you understand? Mm-hmm. In that case, we depart to the Great Sea. But I'm getting ahead of myself. This is actually a bit embarrassing for me to admit, but although I am indeed a boat that possesses the power of speech, I possess no sail. And a boat with no sail can sail no seas. I brought you to the far east of the dark gaze of the Forsaken Fortress. In this island town is a town of merchants that deal in a wide variety of goods. If you search hard enough, surely you can find one who will sell a sail. I am sorry to ask this of you, but without a sail, I will be useless to you. Okay. The island of merchants is home to many valuable goods. The information they provide may come in handy during your endeavors at sea, so listen carefully to their words and heed them well. But remember, there is no time to play. Come back here immediately as soon as your errands are done. Okay. Alright guys, so we're ending off part 2 At this point, here we are on Windfall Island, so we're going to go ahead and end it, and we'll pick up part 3 from here next time. So thanks again for watching. Please go ahead and comment, like, share, and all that. It's always appreciated, and we'll see you in part 3. Take care.